What if I told you that Brock Boeser is on the brink of greatness with the Vancouver Canucks? After a dazzling performance against the Jets, where he scored twice and assisted, he's now only 2 goals away from tying the legendary Bo Horvat. As we approach the end of the season, the stakes couldn't be higher for Boeser, who's facing a pivotal decision regarding his future. Will he commit to Vancouver or test the waters in free agency? Stay tuned and make sure to subscribe and like this video so you don't miss a beat on all things Canucks. Brock Boeser has officially entered the elite ranks of the Vancouver Canucks franchise. After scoring 2 pivotal goals in Tuesday night's game against the Winnipeg Jets, Boeser has solidified his place among the greatest scorers in the team's history. This victory, a solid 6-2 win over the Jets, not only showcased his talent, but also lifted him to 9th place on the Canucks' all-time scoring list, surpassing Thomas Gradden with 199 career goals. For those of us who've followed Boeser's journey since he joined the league in 2017, it's been a roller coaster of emotions. He's been a cornerstone of the Canucks offense, and seeing him find his stride again is a welcome sight. But let's be real, it hasn't been easy for him this season. After the Canucks decided to hold on to him at the trade deadline, many fans, including myself, were left wondering how he would respond. Would he rise to the occasion, or would the pressure weigh him down? Thankfully, he chose the former, and his performance against the Jets was nothing short of spectacular. With only 14 games left in the regular season, the excitement is palpable. Boeser is just 2 goals shy of tying Bo Horvat for 8th place in franchise history. Can you imagine the atmosphere if he reaches that milestone? It's moments like these that keep us on the edge of our seats as fans. Brock's resurgence could not have come at a better time, especially as we look ahead to potential changes in the offseason. If he continues this scoring pace and decides to explore free agency this summer, it could be a significant loss for the organization. But let's talk about the implications of his performance. If Boeser opts to test the waters, it raises questions about the Canucks' long-term strategy. Will they be able to replace his production if he walks? There are several high-profile unrestricted free agents out there, but let's be honest, finding someone who can deliver what Boeser has consistently provided won't be easy. Do you think this was the best decision by management to hold on to him? Honestly, I'm torn. I see the potential downside of losing a player of his caliber, but I also understand the organization's need to build for the future. When we look at the possibilities, Brock's success could also be a bargaining chip for the Canucks. If he continues to score, it could help strengthen negotiations for a new contract. The stakes are high, and with the clock ticking down to free agency, there's a lot that could unfold. I genuinely hope both sides can come together and find common ground before July 1st. As passionate fans, we have to weigh the emotional investment we've made in players like Boeser. He's not just a player, he's a part of our identity as Canucks fans. Watching him perform at such a high level reignites our hopes and dreams for the team's future. It brings back the memories of the excitement and the heartache that come with being part of this fan base. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Do you believe Boeser's resurgence is a sign of good things to come? Or do you think we should be more cautious as we approach the off-season? Your thoughts matter, and engaging in this conversation is what makes being a Canucks fan so special. What a roller coaster of a game tonight, Canucks fans. We witnessed Brock Boeser stepping up in a big way, scoring 2 crucial goals to force overtime against the St. Louis Blues. But ultimately, it wasn't enough as we fell 4-3. This game had all the highs and lows that we've come to expect from our beloved Canucks, and I'm here to break it down for you. Right off the bat, it was clear that the Blues were coming in hot. The first 10 minutes were a struggle for the Canucks, as Kevin Lankinen faced a barrage of shots, making some impressive saves to keep us in the game. It's moments like this that remind us how vital our goaltending is, especially when the team is trying to find its footing. The power play, which has been a point of contention this season, struggled once again during its first opportunity. Drew O'Connor's tripping penalty gave us the chance, but we couldn't capitalize, and that's something we need to clean up moving forward. We've seen the Canucks create magic from the rush in previous games, particularly against Winnipeg, but tonight they seem to be fighting an uphill battle. It's frustrating because you know they have the talent, yet they just couldn't find their rhythm early on. As the game progressed, however, they started to find some sustained pressure in the offensive zone. And that's where the second period got interesting. Niels Aman almost lit the lamp with a beautiful shot, but alas, the puck clanged off the post. You could feel the tension building, and when Quinn Hughes inadvertently redirected a shot past Lankinen, it was a gut punch. A 1-0 lead for the Blues. That felt so avoidable. Heading into the third period down a goal, the Canucks needed a hero, and Kiefer Sherwood answered the call. His goal was a moment of pure joy. But just as we started to feel the momentum shift, Brock Boeser made his presence felt with a fantastic shot that put us up 2-1. It was a beautiful play, showcasing the skill and determination we need from our stars. But just like that, the momentum swung again. The Blues responded quickly, and suddenly it was 2-2 before we could even catch our breath. This is where the game turned chaotic. Tyler Myers' defensive miscalculation led to a quick goal from the Blues, and before we knew it, we were down 3-2. It's moments like these that really test a team's resolve, and you have to wonder if they can learn from these lapses. But credit to the Canucks for not folding. They continued to press, and just when it seemed like all hope was lost, who else but Brock Boeser stepped up again and tied it at 3-3, forcing that all-important overtime. Overtime was a whirlwind, as it always is. Quinn Hughes was everywhere, pushing the pace and generating chances. The excitement in that 3-on-3 format can be electric, but it can also be nerve-wracking. We had our chances, but it just wasn't enough. Philip Broberg's goal sealed our fate, and it was a bitter pill to swallow, especially against a division rival. So, what do we take away from this game? Derek Forbort's penalty-killing prowess is becoming increasingly vital, and I think we've all noticed how crucial he is in those tight moments. Linus Karlsson had a strong outing against Winnipeg, but with Connor Garland back in the mix, we might have to find a way to get Jonathan Lekkerimäki back in the lineup. His value on the power play cannot be overstated, and I'd love to see him contribute in future games. Looking ahead, it's clear we need our top players to continue stepping up. If we want to make a playoff push, every point matters, and tonight's game was a missed opportunity. The Blues have now taken the lead for that final playoff spot in the West, and it's a harsh reminder of just how competitive this conference is. So, Canucks fans, what do you think? Was this game a turning point, or are we still stuck in a frustrating cycle? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this was the best decision by the coaching staff? Honestly, I'm torn. Are we on the right path? Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates on our Canucks. And make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Let's keep the conversation going, and as always, go Canucks!